team up with you guys. You guys are little giant freaking robotic alien organisms from another planet. And then they, at like, I think it was like the second or the third movie, they were like, okay, we're done teaming up with you guys now because you guys have literally been destroying our planet and killing people and damaging our cities. We're done with you now. If we find you, we're gonna kill you. We're gonna destroy you with our own robots.
So then they have mechs?
Yes and no. They shared technology at some point in the movies. You're asking a really complicated question, Aiden. This is a lot to go into.
Yeah, but like, this is like an actual thing that I've actually been wondering.
Well, like other people are saying on this thing, this like whole line of messages, people are talking about how expensive it would be, because it would be like pretty freaking expensive to even fix these guys.
Yeah, but like,
are you alive?
Maybe.
Can people hear me?
Oh, my thing was muted. Mute time?
I think it would be pretty funny to be able to listen to that later, like this whole conversation, but I don't really care what you do.
I mean, like, technically, I could just put this on YouTube.
I don't care.
Uh-oh. Is that you watching?
No, I'm not in it right now. I'm on VR chat.
But you are?
I was, until my computer crashed because you called me and the world hates me.
I'm so sorry.
It's fine, I'm kidding. I bumped into my computer and it crashed.
What? The one viewer that is actually watching. Do you...
Will actually hear me or no?
Yes. No, hold on. You ask him.
The question we're discussing is, with the Transformers, do they have life or car insurance?
Now, I'm guessing that they probably don't chat as, like, legit everyone does. So, like...
There's people that are...
Are you okay?
No.
Do I need to post this on your Twitch?
Oh, we're so thin. Now my sister is messaging me on Discord, sending the Autobot dancing. Aiden!
But it's like this is an actual question, though.
Hold on, I need to...
Like... This is like an important topic now.
Hold on.
And like, what's just depressing is that you actually watched the show, and you don't know this.
You can't!
But like...
Okay.
Alright, so what is it?
You're asking a very hard question here, Aiden.
Actually, no, the person from Twitter is, but like...
Just in general.
Yeah, but just in general, it is a...
Okay.
It is a good question, though.
Oh, shut up, alright? You brought this upon yourself, so now I'm gonna sit here for like an hour or two and just rant.
What's that?
Okay, so in the show, at least Generation 1, because I haven't watched the other ones yet, I've only started Generation 1. I only got into Transformers like maybe a year ago. And that's even a stretch. In Generation 1, and pretty much the rest of the other shows from the clips I've watched, what's it called? Hold on, I'm thinking.
Topic?
No.
someone. I think someone was just trying to bridge my bed and then they just fell and died.
Yeah, I'm watching your stream, dude. I joined in to watch your stream. So you gotta understand, alright? In pretty much, Transformers in general became a very popular, very expensive franchise. Like, people are loving this stuff. They're literally still making movies.
Yes, but that still doesn't answer the very important question I have.
I know. What I'm saying is that this franchise, people loved it so much. You can't just easily kill off characters.
Well, I mean, like, once they're bored and then just tired of making it, they do have to do something, right? How does this person have a freaking diamond sword?
The fan base.
What? Wow, I just dropped my phone and I died.
You're good.
Like, how do they have diamond tools already?
The fan base very much loves Transformers a lot. And it is very popular. Like, it is still very popular. You don't see a lot of stuff about it on social media unless you're on that side of social media. But it is super popular. And they're still making movies, so you can't physically kill off important characters because they have plot armor. Meaning that you can't just easily, like, kill them off because of this plot armor, because they have to be alive for, like, the next script for the next movie or the next episode. Like, I cannot tell you how many times Optimus Prime or Bumblebee or Jazz or any of these characters or Megatron or Starscream or how many of these characters, alright, have died or exploded or have gotten stabbed by each other. But they have plot armor.
Should I just ask the people in, like, the Minecraft chat?
No, don't! I doubt anybody would even respond.
Do transform.
Transformen.
I'm on PlayStation, so it's harder to type.
I don't care. It's not that hard to spell. Transformers.
Life insurance or car insurance.
I don't know. Before I made supper earlier, like a couple hours ago, I was playing what's it called?
Right there. I just asked.
I would stop commenting about how my Sundrop character had an ass.
No, don't talk about that stuff. I'm streaming.
I forgot you're streaming. My bad.
You were watching it.
I closed it out and I muted it. I forgot.
You know, like the worst part is that I usually put these things on YouTube afterwards.
Just mute me out for that clip. It's not that hard.
I am not. You know me. I am the person in the group that physically cannot edit. I am the coder, and you know that.
Like, send it to me, and I'll take care of it and send you back the footage.
That's the thing, though. With my PlayStation, it just like automatically sends it.
Okay, fine. So then, don't send that. So then, I'm trying to figure out a solution for this.
Alright, so let's just get back to like the actual question.
Yeah.
Please.
So they have this plot armor, so it is insanely difficult to kill these characters off. Often, you can literally look up compilations on YouTube of Optimus Prime dying, or like any of the characters just exploding or dying.
My arm just fell off the edge.
I watched that happen because I joined back. That's sad. But there's a lot of plot armor on all of these characters, so it is insanely difficult to just kill them off, especially since the franchise loves them so much. So if you were to kill off one of these characters, there is a solid chance that half of the fan base would leave. And that's a loss of money. That's a lot of money to lose. because you killed off one character, but everybody was so attacked that.
Alright, so like, is there a character that like everyone hates at least?
It depends on the person. It depends on the person. Because even the bad guys are amusing, and so are the good guys. They're just stupidly funny and amusing, but what they say and their actions, whether it's the show or the movie. Like, there's scenes where one of the Transformers in the first movie, this is like common knowledge.
Who just underworld?
The Transformer decides.
I'm dead.
I'm so confused. But anyway, the point is that they have this insane plot armor. So if you were to kill off one of these Transformers or these Decepticons, it would be extremely hard. And if they were to die, which they have in both the shows many times and in the movies, it's just insane. But then you also have to think about this too. Like, certain franchises get so big they get multiple generations. So it might start off with a show.
Yeah, but like a way to like
it's just like a side thing, and then all of a sudden it blows up, and then everybody's obsessing over it, and then you have one generation, and then people, as technology evolves,
my bed is dead.
Skills evolve, people want to update that, so then you get another generation, and it just continues.
Yeah, I'm just gonna jump off. Sorry about that. What?
As technology and people advance in their skills, with world skills as well, like technology, generations happen in shows. So it starts off with one generation, and then it upgrades to other generations. 1, 2, 3, hold on. So there is, hold on.
Well, yeah, I think I still need to make you a mod through Twitch.
Probably. Like, you gotta understand that.
Yeah, but like, so like, if they were to kill off one of the characters, and then introduce one that they already know, everyone will like, what would happen then?
Well,
like, would they just have car or life insurance?
okay, well, you gotta understand that this is a difficult topic, and you gotta like go back to the beginning and talk about this. So basically, what I was saying is that it starts off as something small, and then as it gains attraction, people want to see more. So you can't kill these characters off or hurt them as easily because they have to last a long time. So like, the first episode of Transformers aired in 1984. That was a long time ago.
In a galaxy far, far away.
Oh my god. Okay, my point is, that's like 5, 10.
Hold on. What year?
1984.
Hold on. 37 years old.
That was quick math. I don't trust your brain.
My dad is 40.
Oh. Okay.
Wait. No, I shouldn't be saying that. Well, someone's about to kill me.
You're just not gonna be able to upload this VOD at all.
Well, I mean, like, no matter what, it's going to be stuck on my Twitch for 14 days.
You can take your videos off, you know.
I only have the mobile app.
Yeah, you can still take them off to multiple apps.
I am like 8 updates behind. Remember, I don't have an app store, so I can't.
Give me your login, I'll log in and delete it for you.
No, I can't trust people. You know I have trust issues as is.
I myself logging out and promise I won't write it down. How?
You know how.
Care about your Twitch?
You know how bad trust is. How bad of trust issues I have.
Okay, fine. Well then, you can like send me your login after or something, and I'll record. I'll like FaceTime you and show you.
I trust you on this one. Hold on.
I'll help you after the stream because I can't delete it while you're streaming.
Alright.
Okay, so basically 38 years ago was 1984. So that's 3 decades. Almost 4 decades worth of content that has been released. Whether it's episodes for the shows, which they have generations of, and then they have the movies, which there's like 8, maybe 9 movies, I think. I gotta look it up.
Damn. And I thought I was the idiot of the group.
There's 7 movies, okay? There's 7 movies, 6 including, if you don't include Bumblebee, which was released a couple years ago.
Wait, when was Bumblebee released? I remember seeing it in theaters.
2018.
Wait, 2018?
2018. Technically, okay, listen, so technically there's only 5 movies. If you don't include the fact that there's a second one, there's another one coming out next year. And Bumblebee technically wasn't, depending on how you think about it, Bumblebee was a separate thing. Because people wanted more of the character. But my point is that it started off with 1 season and Generation 1, so G1. And then G1 turned into G2, and then G3, and G4, and G5.
My axe just enchanted and it did not give the enchant. Excuse me, what? I found my sharpness. It took the rest of my levels. Ow. Alright.
So, there's... Okay, well, technically, okay, I'm wrong. Because there's other movies as well that aren't technically movies a part of this. It's hard because these movies sort of loop versus the show just restarting itself. So I'll try to my best to plan. The first, 2 movies are with the same guy. And then they transfer and have a new guy in the movie. And then I think it's the next 2 movies with that guy. And then both those guys are gone. And then there's just them and the Transformers. And then you also have the Transformers, the movie. And if this... Hold on.
Don't get a virus now.
I'm not getting a virus. I'm telling my sister to be quiet.
I mean, that's actually quite understandable.
Because she keeps messaging me, she can hear me. I have very thin walls. You gotta understand that when you're talking about Transformers with this question, you've got all these generations and all these sequels and things. So you start off with one guy, and then that guy is there for 2 or 3 movies, and then you have a new character. And that guy goes for 1 or 2 movies. And then you also have the separate movies where it's just those characters and not the other 2 guys. Human guys. And then there's also Transformers the movie, which is just about Transformers, obviously. But then when you talk about the show, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 maybe generations of Transformers that have brought us up from 1984 to 2022, almost 2023 in a few months. So that's a long time. That's almost 4 decades old worth of content. That's a lot of stuff. You can't just easily kill off these characters because these characters have grown so much that people easily recognize them, and they're easily distinctible between other characters.
Hello, person. Right now we're just contemplating whether Transformers have life insurance or car insurance. Sorry, so someone decided to pop into the stream.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure.
robot.
Aliens. They are robots. You are getting me tongue twisted. This is like pissing me off. This topic. I'm even gonna.
Sorry.
It's fine.
Look, I am.
Making me think.
I'm honestly really freaking sorry.
It's fine.
Have I just accidentally ruined your childhood?
No, you haven't. All right.
I'm so freaking sorry.
Okay, you gotta understand that these characters, after so long, develop plot armor. They become stronger. They become pretty much God. And when you're thinking about Transformers, they have their own guys. So, they are pretty... I can't remember because I'm so tired. I'm pretty sure when you think about it, that Optimus Prime is actually part God or something. Because he is a prime, which is what they refer to as their God. But they mostly died off in the past because of the wars that have happened. The show starts off with the fact that their planet, which runs on, as well as them themselves, run off of Energon, which is their own energy source, and they run out of it. So they have to go and search and destroy other planets for this Energon. So half the planet is like, oh yeah, we're gonna go destroy planets so we can keep our civilization going. And the other is like, oh hell no, we can't do that, that's not right. Which is obviously Autobots being the ones that want the right thing to happen, and the Decepticons being the one I want to kill. So these characters, the point is they develop plot armor and they get tougher. So it's harder to kill these characters off. I'm pretty sure Megatron dies within the first two movies like twice. And still comes back to life. And Optimus Prime dies in the movies, I think, once or twice as well. But he comes back to life. At one point in one of the movies, he actually rides like a dinosaur version of like their species. He just runs over and is like, no, you're gonna fight for me because I said so. It's hard, it's difficult because they have this plot armor, so they're hard to kill. So even when they are killed, quote unquote, somehow they either get brought back or they are made into another character. So they don't technically die. But the point is, car insurance or life insurance is for humans. And these are Transformers, which are literal cybertronic organisms, which basically saying are robot aliens. So I don't understand how they could have car insurance, because yes, some of them are cars, but some of them are also planes. But they are robots, so they technically aren't cars and planes. That is just part of what they are. They are robots, though. Their main species is robots. So they can't technically have car insurance because they aren't always cars. They are robots. But they're not humans, so technically they can't have life insurance. And within the movies and the shows, the government and humans in general team up with the Autobots and the Decepticons occasionally, and like get their technology. They share technology with humans, and humans share their technology with them. But at the same time, they also get mad at each other, and humans will like hate them at certain points because they destroy so much because they're such big organisms. They're giants. And they are robots. They destroy very easily, and they don't die very easily. So they kill a lot of people in the movies by accident or on purpose. Literally, I think one of the movies was actually focused on the Decepticons. The Autobots bringing back what they thought was an Autobot, only for it to be a Decepticon that wanted to enslave the whole planet. So you can't really... They can't necessarily have car insurance because they're not all cars. And they're not even technically cars. They're robots. Yes, they are cars, but then they're not humans. But then they are humans in certain shows and movies. They are humans. animals in these shows. There's only shows where they turn into just like humans, and there's like a whole plot where they're focused around being human and the figure being human out, where they have to focus on trying to be like an animal and not knowing what to do or how to do this or how to change back. This is a hard topic because they aren't technically cars. So in the topic, if the question is, do they have life insurance or car insurance? They aren't technically humans, but they are organisms. So they technically, I wouldn't think of them to have life insurance because they have that plot armor could technically be called life insurance because they have a harder time dying. But at the same time, that's not technically life insurance. But car insurance is for cars, and some of them, yes, they are cars, but the others are planes. But they aren't cars or planes all the time. They are robots. That is what they're focused on. They are cybertronic organisms. So I don't know how you'd have them have life insurance or car insurance. Because, like I said, robots. I feel like the answer would be neither.
Alright. So then what kind of insurance would they have?
I
Movie insurance?
No, I need a minute, alright? Because I just explained it like several times. Okay.
Oh my gosh, I'm lagging. Why? Since when do I have minor... Wait. Oh, it's this map. Gotcha.
I don't think they would have life insurance or car insurance necessarily unless you think about it a certain way. But my thought process is they're not cars, but they're not life organisms, but they aren't human organisms, alright?
So in the movie, are they at least patented? Patent insurance?
No. Well, yes, the characters are, but they aren't in the movies. The humans don't just go, oh yeah, we're gonna claim you as ours. Like, there's literally scenes where they're like, they basically try to say that to them, and they're like, haha, no, you guys, we are protecting you because we choose to. We're not your little robot armor around the entire country. Because in the movies and the show, Optimus Prime basically says, the plot behind it is the Transformers, the Cybertronic organisms, which are the Transformers, have messed up in the past, and they don't want to see another life, like another race that are smart and can think genuinely like them, and have bad things happen. They want them to have a chance as humans to live and not make the wrong decisions like they did, where they ran themselves and their planet out of energy and destroyed their home, and then realized that they might either have to choose sides, whether they wanted to destroy other people's homes so they could save themselves and their race and their home, or completely lose their entire home, and possibly their race, because of the fact that they made like mess ups in the past and they destroyed themselves. that was the plot behind it. The plot was that Optimus Prime tells the humans that he wants them to live, that he doesn't want them, and he doesn't want to see them fall like their race did. So, but the point is, I think it would depend on the person you ask. All right, I personally don't think they'd have car insurance or life insurance, but see, it depends on how you think about it. Because this is a lot. Okay, so technically, in the first movie, the main character is Sam Witwicky. All right.
Who?
Sam Witwicky. Sam. Just remember Sam, alright? And basically, they go through the whole ordeal of the movie, and he has something that the Decepticons want, and Autobots already know that, and they go and they have to sneakily try not to freak this guy out, because this is a planet that has never seen them before, alright? Never seen them, never heard them. But this planet has been searching for signs like them, like aliens. They have been searching as humans for aliens, and they have not found them. Because the aliens found them first. Years on decades on eons ago, they found humans first. That is the plot. And over time, they left things behind on Earth. And then they went back to Cybertron to try to save it, had multiple wars, lost lots of Transformers, and then split up into Autobots and Decepticons. Autobots being solely their purpose is to protect and not let anything bad happen to anybody. And Decepticons being on the opposite side, having the opposite feeling, we deserve to live. Other races, they can fall, they can die, but we need to live on. And if someone doesn't agree with this opinion, they're dead. That's basically the Decepticons' logic. There has been Decepticons that have changed to Autobots because what they thought changed their minds, what they saw. But I think what I'm trying to say is they are like humans. They have sentient thoughts. They have decisions. They think, they do. They have their own opinions. So it would depend on the person you ask, because technically when you think about it, some of them could have car insurance, because most of the time they are all camouflaged as cars. And most of them run under a human and they are protectors to certain humans, like this one main character, Sam. Bumblebee is the protector of Sam, and because of this, he is his car, he's the Autobot that protects this human. So because of that, this human is going to be using him as a machine, but he's also protecting him as an Autobot. So he is sentient, but also there might have to be certain precautions in place to make it look like there's no Autobot there, because not the whole world doesn't know about these Transformers at first. The government is trying very, very hard to keep it a secret.
Mm-hmm.
So, when you think about it, certain precautions do have to be made, like licenses and car insurance, that are just secretly, quote-unquote, paid off during tax time, but they're not actually being paid because the government is... The Transformers are assigned to certain people, and they are sentient beings. You cannot put tax or money on them. They are beings. But there are technically, if you were to think about it, yes, technically I guess some of them could have car insurance, because they are cars sometimes. But then they also are sentient beings. They're robots. So technically they don't have car insurance, and they can't have life insurance because They aren't humans, and life insurance is for humans.
So then, do they have a warranty?
Do they have a warranty? Is that what you asked?
Maybe.
Well, it's hard, okay? Because when you think about this logically, as humans on one planet, because in this set time in world space, in the movies, like the time that is set in the movies, the year, humans have not technically found aliens. And or if they have, they've dismissed it as something else. So when these transformers fall out of the sky, they come into the atmosphere as meteors. So people look up and go, oh, that's a meteor. They don't think, oh my god, that's an alien. We need to go into a worldwide panic right now because there are aliens falling out of the sky. They see them as meteors. And then these transformers are quick to act, so they go and they find something to camouflage as, which are cars and jets and planes. So, as humans, they don't necessarily, the government in these movies don't necessarily have a ton of resources. Like they do as the government have resources. I'm not saying they don't. What I'm saying is the resources that the Autobots are made of are completely different materials that probably would not be found on Earth. Probably the humans don't have. They've never seen before. And they don't know what to make of it. So when they share their technology, it's a whole new world, a whole new setting for humans because, oh my god, these are aliens made of things we've never seen before. We have no idea how they work, how they think, because they're sentient. They know, they're smart. But humans have never seen them before, so technically humans aren't. They aren't as smart as them because they've never seen them before. They are made of new materials. They have new ways of thinking, new ways of doing things. They have certain opinions about things. Example, Autobots think killing is wrong versus Decepticons don't mind if somebody dies. Like, constantly in the shows and the movies, Megatron is constantly whipping Starscream around like a punching bag because he doesn't care. So it's hard because when you think about it, yes, I guess they could have car insurance if you're thinking in the aspect of that they have to pretend to be cars in certain points. But they're also sentient beings. But as humans, it takes time for people to learn. So over the movies, you do see how technology evolves because of these Transformers coming to Earth and sharing their technology. But when you think about it, all right, let's say we're talking in the sense of the first movie of Transformers. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Transformers just fell out of the sky. They're now on Earth. They are transforming into cars. They have tinted windows. You technically don't see anything wrong with a car driving around.
But
in at anybody driving. So you
But
don't
technically,
question-
there are also some laws that like prevents that.
Yes, but when we're thinking about movies, alright?
Oh yeah.
Thinking about movies, think about the plot for a second, alright? The plot of the first movie is there's a guy, he's a nerd, he is out of everyone's league, he is awkward, and sociably nobody likes him. And he likes the popular girl. That's the plot. And then, what's this? Meteors fall out of the sky, and there are now magical robot aliens on Earth hiding among us. And when you think about it, this is the first movie we're thinking about. The government are only going to learn about them so fast. So when you think about it, in the first Transformers movie, I don't want to spoil anything. That's the problem. I feel
Hold on,
like
here.
we're beyond that. at this
Here,
point.
let me mute it. Alright. Also, possible spoiler. Spoiler alert. Am I
So when you think about
The
it, if
bot-
we're set-
The bot of Lifeboat just when I have thought about a career in journalism. Their bot is broken, I swear.
Oh, is it a bot that's talking? I thought that was a person.
I've met someone named you before, ... And then your spawn point updated. Watch the language. Their bot is freaking broken. Like, I'm just trying to figure out if Transformers have life insurance. Or car insurance. Like, honestly though, like, what do they have?
Oh, wait, okay, so think about it, alright? So I'm trying to explain. If we're set in the first movie, alright? Transformers just came out of the sky. Are you looting people's houses?
What? Oh, yeah, I honestly kind of forgot that they were watching. No. No, you see, I'm just borrowing.
Borrowing! I feel like you are committing crime! You are being a
See, look, I
criminal.
replaced... Was that my phone that went off? Or was that yours? I can't
It
tell.
was mine. You probably heard mine buzz on my desk through the phone.
Yes, I did. Alright.
It's just my parents texting me. When you think about it, if we're thinking about it in the setting of the first movie, nobody knows they exist except for the government. And the government doesn't technically know they exist. They just have remnants of that.
Oh, wait! This is my home! I'm just looting my house.
Or are you?
Look. Look. Alright, so basically, if I rejoin, I will go to the same exact spot. Because with Lifeboat, if you leave and then you rejoin, you will end up in your save point. No, in your spawn point.
I feel like you'd be a good person to stream with because I feel like you make up some real random topic and I'd be able to rant about it all stream while I'm playing Minecraft as well.
Well, I mean, like, the stream has already been going on for 45 minutes.
I joined at like the beginning of it, didn't I?
Well, no. So basically, I was planning on starting it, but then then the person did that, and And yeah. So I wasn't.
I joined you, but I don't know if the version you're playing on is cross-platform.
Yes, I'm on Bedrock. What? Why am I going over to Bedrock?
I have Bedrock and I have Java. I mainly play Java.
Ew. Yeah, see, look, right there. And then, of course, my inventory is all messed up because that's what Lifeboat is. Why are you yelling across the house again, Velvet? Why are you yelling? One more, I have to check on my cat again.
Okay, so anyway,
Where is she?
Alright, when you think about it in terms of the first movie setting, Transformers, all down to Earth, they are robots, they are human beings. Nobody knows that, except for like a handful of people who may have glanced and seen something suspicious, but have just played it off, or people who immediately were like, oh my god, that's an alien, and posted it online. But nobody believed them, or the government took down the site because they didn't want anybody to know about it, or they just made a cover-up about like a movie or something. But the government does know that there was something here on Earth, in the movie setting I'm talking about, on the Earth, before humans realized. There was buildings, and there was tech, and there were older, broken down Transformers left behind from when they went there. Alright?
Mm-hmm.
So they knew that there were Transformers there at some point, but they didn't know what they were. The plot is that Megatron and the Transformers, they're fighting Earth eons, maybe decades ago, before this setting, this plot, and Megatron gets frozen in the Atlantic. And the plot is that Sam Witwicky, I think it's his great uncle or something, Witwicky something, finds Megatron frozen in the ice when on a trip, trying to find a way through, I think it's the Atlantic. But anyway, the point is he falls to the ice while trying to get his ship out of the ice and finds Megatron and gets cursed and goes crazy because of it, because humans didn't know what this stuff was, and it broke him. It broke his brain. He wasn't prepared for it as a human being. He went crazy. He started writing scribbles everywhere of ancient language from these tech robot aliens. And the government goes over and tries to find out what this guy is rambling on about and finds Megatron themselves. And they're like, oh crap, this guy was right. We need to dig this up and take it back to a government facility so nobody else finds it. So that's the plot of the first movie. So they know Transformers existed, but there hasn't been signs of them on this planet Earth for who knows how long. But there's been remnants. So they come back down to Earth again because they know the Decepticons are ruining their thinking of plans. They're gonna do something to Earth because, it has Energon and then destroyed to waste. Beings did. So they didn't have the metals that these robots were made of. They didn't have the energy sources that they were made of. The planet's core might have, but they didn't know it. And they weren't going to destroy their own planet just to save a couple of robots. If that makes sense.
Which it does.
They didn't know that these guys were made of stuff that they didn't have.
Alright, so this house that I'm currently in, I may or may not have taken from someone, so I'm just giving back some upgraded tools because I feel bad. Is that good?
I'm telling you, I'm watching you commit little crimes, little Minecraft boy crimes.
Don't you dare give out my age.
Little boy?
Yes, I'm mentally 4, alright?
I didn't even say your age. I said little boy.
Yeah, I'm mentally 4.
Yeah, you're 4. Okay, so you get what I'm saying, though. Humans didn't have the resources Transformers were made of during the first movie.
Correct?
Yes. So, if and or when, which it did happen, spoiler alert.
Oh, hold on, just, mute? Wait, no. Wrong device. Alright. So then, did they have, like, the insurance?
No, not technically. When you think about it, if and or when these characters, these robot alien characters died, the living ones that were left basically told humans that they needed to piss off and that they would let them take the resources from those bodies or what was left of the destroyed stuff. But they were not allowed to keep it and use it for their own stuff. They had to dispose of it for them. They had to throw it in the ocean, bury it somewhere, get rid of it, send it to space. They didn't care. They just wanted them to get rid of it as humans because they did not trust humans. Yes, they wanted to protect humans so that they could live and not destroy each other. But they didn't trust them to just take their natural resources and what they're made of and turn it into, like, weapons or something that they might use against them. So, at the time, no, technically they did not have the resources to be fixing these giant robots. And when I said earlier, if they were to die, depending on how these robots died, they might be fixable, but they also might not be at all. They just would be gone. Because they don't have hearts. They have sparks. That's what they're called. So, and that's just common knowledge. They don't have hearts. They have sparks, which run with energon, which they don't have any more of. So once they die and